Hi, this is Jacquelyn Ekern with Eating Disorder Hope, and I am delighted to be showcasing the Evolve treatment team today. They are a phenomenal eating disorder treatment program located in Wisconsin. And with that, I would like to start with Brenda and ask you, Brenda, a little bit about, what's the vision of the program, your background, some of this.
Sure. So Evolve was founded in 2013 by myself and a dietitian. So it started out very, very small, and then it has truly evolved into what it is today, which is a treatment, an eating disorder treatment facility. So we offer 3 levels of care: outpatient and intensive outpatient, and partial hospitalization with transitional living. We have medical staff, RDs, dietitians, counselors that all provide a comprehensive approach to eating disorder recovery. We have a very eclectic vision for how we do treatment. So we just don't adhere to one particular therapeutic modality or treatment modality. Our staff are very diverse and have training all the way from like IFS to the classic CBT and everything in between. Everything that we do here is evidence-based, but we do like to think outside of the box and cater treatment to the individual to meet the needs that they have. And so that's one of our really important philosophies or visions here in our program, is to meet the client's needs, to create individual treatment for the person to help them be successful in their recovery.
Yeah, that's so important. I think that individualized care really makes Evolve stand out. So what are some of the community involvements and contributions that you do in Wisconsin?
Yeah, so I'm personally really big in philanthropy. Running and operating the clinic has absorbed a great deal of my time, so I don't get much time to do philanthropic events. So I use Evolve as a means to do that. So we go to classrooms and we have taught the eating disorder curriculum in health classes in local middle schools and high schools in the area. We participate in like NEDA walks, provide speaking engagements for educational purposes to the community. We have some staff that participate in the Emily Klopodic Angel Foundation, which is a scholarship foundation that was started because of a patient that we had here at Evolve that passed away. And in her honor, we gathered with their family to fundraise to create money to provide scholarships for people that do not have the means or insurance coverage to receive treatment for eating disorders. So we really try to be as involved in the community as possible, and to reach out, not only just to educate, but to just be there to assist individuals that are struggling, not only the client, but maybe even their family. We offer free parent coaching and parent support groups because it touches everybody, and we want to be able to access everybody and assist everybody as much as we can.
Sorry about that. I'm muted. So much heart and soul in what you do. I can tell just you listening to what you're saying and what I know of Evolve, I would have died and gone to heaven if back in the day when I saw eating disorder treatment, I was able to be in a program like yours. It would have made a vast difference in my recovery because you're so comprehensive.
Yeah, thank you for that. I really appreciate it. Yeah, if I can do it, if there's a will, there's a way, and the more creative we are, the better.
Yeah, and the heart behind it. I think your clients that come in for help and support and treatment are going to sense that
Mhm.
you deeply care. That is very helpful to lean on when you're sort of in the throes of motivation to change. You know, if someone else
Sure.
believes in you and you're healing, that's so invigorating. So I would love for you each to introduce yourself and just tell us a little bit about what you do and what you're passionate about at Evolve.
Mhm. Great.
Becky, would you like to start?
I sure can. I'm the nutrition director at Evolve, and I have a small caseload myself that I get the joy of working with. But my major role is overseeing the dietitians and providing support for them. So we have a staff of 10 dietitians, and they're an amazing bunch. They each of them kind of has a little niche or a little specialty. All of them are working towards becoming, they either are or they're working towards becoming certified as eating disorder dietitians. That's one of the things that we highly value here, is providing clinicians with the training and the expertise to be able to be the best providers for our clients. So, and then along with that certification is kind of like their specialty or what they're really passionate about. So we have a dietitian who specializes in RFED. It doesn't mean that all clients will go to her, but it does mean she is our resource person that equips the rest of us when we run into snags. We have another client, another staff who her specialty is diabetes. So when a client comes in, with a dual diagnosis of also having diabetes, she's our go-to person. Another one of our dietitians really works well with clients who might be wrestling with binge eating. Another one that really loves working with athletes. And then there's a couple of us who really enjoy coming alongside parents and working a family-based treatment modality, modified, of course, because we involve dietitians in that process. So that's kind of my role here at Evolve.
Yeah, a very skilled group of people. And it's nice that there's a niche for different needs, for sure. Sam, can you tell us what you do and what your passions are in your work?
Absolutely. So my name is Sam Zachow. I'm the treatment coordinator for Evolve. I'm likely going to be one of the first people a client talks to. So I do phone screens to screen for a higher level of care. I then forward that information on to our clinicians and then make that recommendation once I do get that feedback. I'm also the person who takes care of our transitional living arrangement. So we do have an apartment that is available to eliminate a possible barrier for seeking treatment, and maybe making it possible for someone who is not close to our facility to be able to get treatment in something that's affordable. It's a very nice 2-bedroom apartment, so I'm the point of contact for that as well. Additionally, I kind of take care of the background work. So I am the one in contact with insurance companies, making sure that we're getting authorizations where necessary, and just generally smoothing over any bumps that come along through that process to make sure we can keep people in treatment for as long as they need to be there. Mm-hmm. Kind of what drives me, I have always had a passion for youth mental health. I'm very interested in how small brains develop, for lack of a better term, and how we can address them to make them fully functional, upstanding adults, and how to function the best among the circumstances that they are put in. So this was a really exciting opportunity to do something a little bit different, but still along those lines, because we do have both adolescent and adult programs. So I have been given this awesome opportunity to learn about this aspect of youth mental health and explore my knowledge in a completely different realm. So it's been very exciting.
I imagine families watching that have adolescents struggling with an eating disorder would love to talk to you and hear your insights on that. And also, you mentioned insurance. Can they call you up and say, hey, I don't know how to navigate my insurance? Because I know that's often a hindrance for folks. Or how should they best go about addressing their insurance?
Yeah, absolutely. So those questions can come to either myself or our billing department. Her name is Amanda. We can definitely help navigate those processes. It's really tricky. Each company works a little bit differently. There are all kinds of different barriers, for lack of better terms. So that's something that we're here to help you navigate. I will usually make calls to the insurance, figure out what coverage looks like, whether we need an authorization, anything like that will help navigate.
Sam, that's so awesome, because I can tell you, I would just going from what I hear from colleagues, the railroading that they go through with insurance it would be so overwhelming while you're also in the throes of dealing with your child struggling. That's
Absolutely.
to step up alongside folks. Thank you for doing that.
Thank you.
And to Amanda, thank you for doing that. Okay, so some other things are, I know we touched a little bit, Brenda, on logistics at the beginning, but is there anything more you would like to talk about regarding your levels of care or options of consuming the care?
Sure. So I can go over that a little bit. We offer 3 levels of care: outpatient, intensive outpatient, which is 3 hours a day, 4 days a week. And then we offer partial hospitalization, which is 6 hours a day, Monday through Friday. We offer services to both adolescents and adults. And then, as Becky touched on a little bit, we do have like the classic programming for people that have anorexia or bulimia, but then we have these other programs that satisfy the needs for people that have RFED or binge eating disorder. So we try to provide as much treatment options for people as possible. I do not like telling people we can't help you. And so we have been known in this area to be the place to go. Like if physicians or other care providers are just not sure how to address a particular client's needs, they'll say go to Evolve, and they'll find a way to figure it out. And I love those opportunities to be able to provide somebody care instead of being passed around or just going without the services. So we have those additional options available as well.
That's wonderful. And then just lastly, transition living is so cool that you offer that. So if it's a long distance travel within Wisconsin, or how about the surrounding states? Do you help some of those folks too?
Yeah, so we're licensed for the state of Wisconsin. So anybody that is physically present in the state of Wisconsin can receive our care. The transitional living offers that opportunity. So if somebody would like to come across the border from Michigan or Minnesota or Illinois, they're more than welcome to stay in our transitional living. It's also really helpful for individuals that live on the western side of Wisconsin, where there really is not any eating disorder treatment clinics or facilities out there. They, instead of going without services, they're more than welcome to come our way, which is on the east side of Wisconsin, to stay in our apartment and then receive the treatment that they need.
Wonderful, wonderful. So just to summarize, Evolve has a phone number that goes directly to their answering folks, and it's 844-210-8147. We also have their website available, and it is, is it evolve. Can you remind me?
Our website is evolvehealing.org.
Thank you. Evolvehealing.org. And then they are featured on Eating Disorder Hope's website as well. And there's a prior recording of Brenda on their page that's very good, that tells you a little more in-depthly about Evolve's growth and how they started. So with that, thank you so much for your time, ladies. We love Evolve, and we are so grateful that you're out there serving hurting folks and helping them find hope and healing.
Thank you very much. Appreciate the time.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.